This thing right here is a box flute made by Wandering Minstrel, combination of woodworkers and musicians. It is the easiest wind instrument I've ever come across. I can play all sorts of string and percussion instruments, and this thing feels kind of like the rest of them. I've tried. I had friends who played saxophone and trumpet and trombone and all those, and they tried showing me, and I just couldn't figure out how to even make a sound with it. The biggest thing that stopped me was just blowing into it, because you got to blow in a certain way. This one, super easy. You just blow into this little slit thing right here, and this noise comes out from there. And then these holes change the sound based on how much you cover them up. So right now, you play your lowest note when it's all covered. You kind of move up a pentatonic scale, penta meaning 5, tonic meaning notes, so 5-note scale. Still working on breath control, but it's a minor pentatonic. So this one is in G sharp, I believe. It can fit with your pick and stick, depending on how you tune your pick and stick. And it's super easy. You just go up the scale, starting with your lower fingers. You only really need these 3. I use my left one to kind of pinch it so it pulls all in place, and then the rest can kind of move up and down, and then my right thumb's used to stabilize it. You can kind of go outside of the scale. So as you see, I've been going on a certain pattern, and I think that's how most woodwind instruments work. You kind of let go as you go with it, but you can kind of mix up the combinations to play different notes within the scale. So, for example, this song here. Kind of go out of the pentatonic scale there, so you can work through it. I haven't had enough time to sit down to figure out the exact noting with that. It's easier when you can kind of place it on a fretboard or on a keyboard, but this works too. You can kind of half cover notes too, to get a little bit of to kind of move up chromatically, to move up 1 fret at a time. That was really hard to play as a guitarist. Anyway, but the main thing is you can play all sorts of songs with it. One. It's really fun to work with, and it's super lightweight. It comes with this little necklace thing, so you can just wear it, little necklace, carry it around with you. Super compact and travel friendly. You can loosen it up a whole lot. I like to kind of keep it tucked under so it's out of the way. It doesn't swing across my chest like that. Or some people like to have it really tight, really up close. Kind of loosen up, and then to find it, there we go. Hold in like that. Works like a necklace. You can just keep it right there. Yeah. Little fun thing. I highly recommend these if you want to get into learning music, even if you want something that's super simple to play, something that's super easy to carry around. They come in different keys. This one, like I said before, is in G sharp. I can't remember all the keys they have, but they have like F, and I think they have D, and they can be bigger or smaller. So if you're not too worried about the key, you can focus on the size. If you do care about the key, they have obviously a different size, gets you in different keys. So it's fun to work with. I suggest that when you're done with it, that you clean it off in case anybody else wants to try it. We still live in a time where we got to be careful with germs and everything, but nice little thing. Wandering Minstrel's Box Flute pairs well with the pick and stick if you have them tuned to the right thing.